I'm Jeff Matlow. Welcome to the best leadership podcast ever. Welcome back to the best leadership podcast ever, where every week we rethink your daily behaviors to help you catapult your career. My name's Jeff Matlow. I'm a three-time entrepreneur and a coach to leadership teams. I help you be more productive and create an inspired environment. Doesn't that sound fun? You know, today I am having a crazy allergic reaction to life, I guess. So if I sound all stuffed up, I am. I try not to be stuffy, right? Anyway, you know what I mean. Which seems as good a segue as any to Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, in my opinion, was the Leonardo da Vinci of modern times. His success in so many areas have dramatically altered human behavior for billions of people. And he's changed human behavior all across the globe. And of all his crazy, humanity-altering accomplishments, perhaps the most awe-inspiring feat that Steve Jobs accomplished was executing the greatest con the world has ever seen. Here's the con. Steve Jobs got millions of people to buy $1,000 computers by convincing them they were buying a phone. He even called it a phone, an iPhone. Yet the iPhone isn't a phone. It has a phone, yeah, but that's probably the least important element of the device. He took an everyday item and embedded it in a computer, and that, my friend, is brilliant. Elon Musk is pulling the same type of con. He's convinced the world that Tesla is a car company. It's not. Tesla is a battery company. He's revolutionizing batteries, but people don't obsess over what battery they want. So he wrapped his battery in the frame of a product people do obsess over, a car. And suddenly, he's got the most valuable battery company in the world. After 40 years, I've come to the conclusion that Billy Joel was right. You don't actually have to go changing to try and please me. Humans don't like change. For all the talk about living on the edge or thinking outside the box, we're programmed to be creatures of habit. We're naturally drawn to the comfort of predictability. As we get older, it gets increasingly harder to alter our behavior. Changing behavior takes time, and it's a process of incremental baby steps. Lasting change is about slowly expanding the edges of the comfort zone in such a way that you don't even realize the transformation that's taking place. It's much easier to expand existing behavior than it is to try and dramatically alter the comfort zone. Steve Jobs knew this. Elon Musk knew this. The most groundbreaking companies are not the ones that are trying to make us do things differently. Instead, they're the ones that allow us to conduct our regular daily behaviors, but do them in a slightly expanded way. I admire the Musks and Jobs of the world. They have a special talent to not only see far into the future, but to bring it to life in ways that appeal to mass culture. Those types of people, though, are a few in a generation type of talent. But it doesn't mean we all can't learn from the success and use it in our daily activities. In the words of MTV co-founder Tom Freston, innovation is the act of taking two things that exist and putting them together in new ways. I'd say he did that pretty effectively with music and television. And the more you think about it, the more examples you'll realize that prove Tom's definition. Innovation doesn't have to be dramatic. All-Star Products is a good example of this. They combined a blanket and a robe into one element. They call it the Snuggie. They've sold over 30 million of them to date. And innovation doesn't have to feel completely new. The hot chocolate runs are a great example of this one. There's no shortage of running events or places to get chocolate. They're both pretty easily accessible. Yet the innovation of combining these two well-known experiences now accounts for 15 of the top 100 largest running events in the U.S. The best businesses, the longest-lasting brands, and the most sought-after leaders are the ones that are comfortable with innovation. But remember, innovation isn't a meeting once a year to brainstorm how you change your business. Innovation is about daily incremental steps. It's about extending the edges of the box slightly further every day. So tell me, what are you doing today to innovate your tomorrow? Feel free to drop me a line, leadership@bytitleonly.com. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this, share it with a friend, give it 5 stars, leave a review. I'd be so appreciative. And in fact, I appreciate you. And I can't wait to talk to you next week. See ya.